Oh yeah, it's time to start mapping out this world. I guess. I don't know, that's just kind of what I've decided to start doing here. I mean, I guess. Oh, hey. Probably should go immediately to whatever the, I don't know, first area is or something like that, but I also don't really remember where that is from this particular place. Instead of watching the previous VOD, well, too bad, because we got a new one here. And I said that I was going to do this off stream, but you know what? Let's do it on stream. You don't need context, not for this game. Indeed, indeed. Real political commentary for your wants and needs. All right, and then was there anything else over here? Actually, yes. Oh, going right to the... Oh. Apparently I get hurt from this. Is that Christopher Columbus? No. It's some sort of 16th century cartographer that I found when I searched cartographer on Google. That's not that much damage, really. The smaller cars do not react, which I suppose is fine. Get out of the way. Well, okay, so pretty much the first goal here, find my way back to the start of this area. Start of the game, and then kind of go from there. And we are going to create a cool MS Paint map to try and figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing. Should be pretty simple, all things considered. I mean, it is an RPG Maker game. I don't think that there's going to be like randomization elements. Maybe. MS Paint? Yeah, MS Paint right there. Check it out. We are doing Microsoft Paint cartography. Like, what else do you want here? Like, do you think there's a better way to do this? I don't. Anyway. And yes, I put the crow there too. It'll be the ESA mazes. I mean, I have an entire folder of like ARG stuff and whatnot that I've done. It's like I'm sure that we can figure it out with a combination of several different things, as I do with every game. MS Paint will be happy. Well, MS Paint is the way to use this sort of stuff. There's no better way to do this, you know. You understand? Like, how do you map out things in games? I ask you. Monkeys. Like, if you're trying to map out something in a game, what is the way that you normally end up doing that? I think that this is the ideal solution. There we are. No, still no response. I guess let me know. I'll take the worm, though. Absolutely. And I suppose, why not? Using my head? You're much better at remembering the full layout of a maze-like game than I am. What about you? Nothing? Kind of surprised that some of these characters don't have responses. I'll also need to probably take out... I mean, we can do full-on MS Paint the notepad if you want. As it is, I feel like I'm getting pretty far into this without actually... Oh, you just walk through here. Yeah. I have not, actually. Wait. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not Gun. Old Gun's always like that, always asking me things and then sneezing and killing people or something. Whatever, we'll deal with that later. Because honestly, I'm not really entirely sure what's going on right now. Do you know? No. Do you know? No. Whatever. Look, we'll get out of here easy enough. Yeah, but the Hollow Knight map is not that complicated, really. Okay, well that still works. I mean, the party time is still the solution to most things. Hey, look, it's a tiny one. Give me one more save here. Not that it's like wounds mending is really all that big of a deal. What about you? Oh, great. Well, most maps aren't. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you gotta need them, right? And I think this is gonna be the time if I can actually figure out where I am and where I'm going right now. Spiral's the clown. All right. I think I can do this. Look, I've got a talking gun. Surely that's going to be enough to be able to. It's like 11 a.m. What do you mean dim the lights? I guess I can go and close the shades if you want that, Spirals. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to. Okay, you are really taking... Alright, I'm actually going to start using... I didn't brace fast enough. Give me some of that pure worm skin, baby. I wasn't even really... Wow, okay. That is a heal. I wasn't really thinking that I might need to summon stuff for this fight, but it's kind of happening right now, isn't it? You know what? It's enough. Get Alm out here. Biblically accurate clown. No, just as a normal clown. When was the last time you saw a clown? Go take a look. They all look like this. Come on. How much more health do you have, Spirals? I feel like I've done a pretty good chunk here. Alright, I'm gonna need to heal again then. Come on. Do you have any... I guess you do. You do actually have a heal. So if that does not do enough, I don't know how much the chaffed worm skin... Not as much as I was hoping. Whatever. Yeah, I knew Alm was going to be the one to take out here. I didn't, because I don't know which one any of these characters are, but I mean, you know. Alm's doing a good job, right? Yeah, you know what? This is about the point in time, right? Get out a good lamb, then, and I'm just gonna keep going right for it. Assume that this is an attacking one, because I'm not quite sure anything of anything that's going on. Wasn't really planning to be fighting much of anything, at least until I had, you know, started mapping out areas. So my 15th century or 16th century, whichever one it is, Cartographer Crow is still not very accurate to what's actually happening in the stream right now. Whatever. You know what? People like the Crow. Y'all not gonna complain about the Crow, right? I spent 5 entire minutes. Hey, there we go. Oh, Teenage Diary, nice. We love the Crow. I know you love the Crow. I know it, baby. I don't know. Also, you misspelled when. Ha! Minor misspelling mistake. I win. Win what? I don't know. Hey, see, this is why I need a map. Forfeit all moral profession. That's right. You love the Crow. See, this is why I need a map. You when? Hey. Wow, do people always ready to give me the wormwood capsules? What do you think about this? Okay. Give me Ohm back. No. Okay. Give me Ohm back, but do it for real this time. Yeah. No, not you. That's not gonna do anything. There we go. Actually, like, getting into a little bit of combat in this one. I always missed the crazy game. What do you mean I haven't played this? Well, I played this yesterday, but I also have not played this until, since, what do you call it? Winter solstice. As you know. All right, just give me all of them. I don't really need to heal anything, at least as of right yet. It's been months. Months! Making dinner for my mom? Your mom will be there. I'm not going to be, so I'm not going to be here in 2 hours or something. So come on, sit down and watch this. Get him with the sanguine. Oh, good. Muffle's also not really great either. Just go for it. Just shoot him. Shoot him with the thing. Yes. Oi. Hey. Welcome to this video game. We're fighting the Alice Dragon. Thought you said watch piss. We can do it. You know, still gotta go do a playthrough of Urge. There's been actually quite a few updates since I bought that game. I was thinking maybe after about an hour of wacky Yume game that we would do, like, I don't know, Fallout or something, but I don't know. Hello, what the hell is this video game? Sort of Yume Nikki RPG maker, obviously. Surrealistic game. You want to think like 2013? Is Second Guy joining the Urge gameplay? I mean, I can call Second Guy and see if he wants to. Fallout after? Yeah, I was thinking about doing like the Fallout 3 DLCs. Yeah, we'll just go for that. I don't know if these characters are just more powerful because I haven't really been fighting anything in this entire game. Well, you know how that is. Come on. I wish something good here. Go for the full hit on everybody. What's with the floating mouth? That means they're muffled. Which is like the silence in other RPGs. I'm just gonna go for the full attack because Yellow's Dragon is not even doing that much to me right now. Come on, I don't even know why this thing attacked me. Full on with this. Is it only on Game Jolt and piracy sites? I don't know. I think it's an RPG Maker game, so you should just be able to like Google it or something. But I don't know where you can like get it at this point in time. There we go. Hey, I got level 2. Cool. What do you guys think? Nothing. Then why did I even fight that dragon? Do you know? I swear to God if you attack me. And we are in peripheral vision territory. Can I just escape from this one? Not gonna do that. Was that about a diary? Yume Nikki is, I would say, like, probably the most famous one of these sort of games. So sort of an explore 'em up, surrealistic. I mean, it's Dream Diary, literally, you know. All right, Billy Joel. I mean, I suppose I can, though. Let's do it. No, not that. Here we go. Yeah, okay. All right, exotic soul eater, let's go. I'm potentially ready for this. Maybe not, we'll see. Oh, I got nothing here, do I? Okay. Actually, Vermin knows the target for moderate damage. I mean, maybe I could just do that. No, I got Teenage Diary. I don't know what that does, but I mean, maybe it could do something. Headbutts and depresses the target. Who knows what this does? Do you have one? I mean, let's see if I can maybe get him with that then. Oh. Okay, and Melancholy. Good, I suppose, but not quite what I'm looking for right now. Cosplaying an Amish person. It's supposed to be. I was supposed to be doing mapping, but it's just like this feels like a late game area. I don't know. I could not tell you really. Maybe you can also get Melancholy on him. That's a good amount of damage, to be fair. All right, here, just do that. See, Deluge is also just doing good damage, period. So we're just going to continue on with that, I suppose, for right now. I played a song, and this is what happens. It just goes to show you what. Look, I got plenty of nerve, at least for right now. And obviously getting the palsy on there is working quite well. So. Oh, great. Wait, no, it missed. Good. Ohm still remains in the game. As if it's ever going to leave. It's a part of me. It's a part of us all, really. Like a more sane Off. I don't know. I feel like Off has a very specific style. And come on, don't. Great. Yep. Still did good damage, I suppose. Come on, Exotic Soul Eater. Wonder what would happen if you played guitar. I don't think you can do so in fights. Only outside of them. Of which clearly was a great idea when I did that earlier. Okay, I'm starting to really lose some nerve. So, like, hurry, get up and die or whatever. I know I should probably not be using Ohm's nerve for damage, but come on. Go down already. You really just have full defense on that, don't you? Okay, well, you know what? You know what I do have? For large damage, baby. Keep doing it. Exactly. There you go. Finally. Heesh. Hey, nice. I already did. Did you want a piano or something? Because I mean, it's like I don't know what I don't know what else you want from me. It's true. Depending on which if you're going to the estuary, if you're going to the source or whatever, you can be led to bondage or freedom with a river. That is how it works. Oh, take that. Oh. Well, it did say that it oppresses others' freedoms. Hey, get out of here. I already fought you. What about you? Indeed. Good thing to remember at pretty much any point in time, right? Perhaps. And it's gone. Okay, well, whatever. Pretty normal, all things. Hey. Is it what I'm looking at right now? I mean, true, but, you know, it is very effective for things to be alive, if you do it like that. Most things that do not have guts and viscera and all that sort of stuff tend not to actually be living, and you clearly are living, so ergo, I rest my case. All right, finally. High Dragon Fire is a great weapon. Oh, geez. But hey, at least they got this then. Hey, there might be flashing lights warnings in this game. And you. All right. I'm getting, like, I was expecting it's just like, okay, let's just go back to the beginning of the game, and now I have absolutely no idea where I am right now. I feel like I'm getting farther into some sort of, I don't know. I would come up with a name for this, except we aren't mapping stuff out as of just yet. True. But you do also get all of those for killing, which is, I think, something important to note. All right. What about you? Yeah, probably should have a warning up. Flashing lights warning. There we go. Add that one over to the thing. All right. What are we doing over here now? Hey, balls. What's happening? Hey, statue. What's also happening? Speaking of playing Fallout. Yes, absolutely. I don't, unfortunately. I don't even know where I would get such a thing. Do you want a teenage diary? Got one of those. If you're looking for it. What about you? And what do you think of it now that you're an adult or grown? Me, I think the thing you just said was absurd. All right, Folium. I don't know. I don't know what that one is. Well, there does appear to be. Oh, no, it's just that again. So I guess those are doors at the very least. Good to know. Or not. Or maybe it just changes the world around. Cats, you better have something for me. Alright, well, there you go. What if I fear what I love? It's a juxtaposition, but at the same time, nice. It is one that I feel... Hey, what about you? Undercurrent tides, about to get attacked. Sorry, Purple Cat Man, I can't really listen to what you're saying. You're tracking it either way. Is that good or bad? Answer me. Well, we're back here at least. Is that good? I don't know. See, this is why I need a map. This is why Cartography Crow is coming out here to assist me in my journey, whatever that may be. Because I honestly don't really know. It's still kind of unclear. The gun just wants me to kill everything. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I should listen to the gun. Yeah. Maybe one day when I play Super Mario Galaxy. If they had that on Switch, I'd just do that. Hey, it's this guy again. It's larger. The gun is good. Yeah, it's what they say. That's what Zardoz says, but I don't trust Zardoz. I don't know why you would trust Zardoz either. I don't know where I'm appearing on screen and keep walking off. That one doesn't give me a heal. Unfortunate. I hate the power-hungry ones. Come on, I want it, though. Okay. All right, what else are we looking at right now? The penis is bad. The penis that shoots seeds that create life, whereas the gun destroys life or something. We're fine. It's not pure, but, you know. I have nothing, like, you are expecting a lot out of me here. Hey, nice. Unless you mean they're literally on you. Which, I mean, you have to tell me, otherwise it's entrapment. All right. What's going on? Oh, thanks. I don't know how you can see it. I'm wearing a full helmet, but I mean, I guess it's still flattering regardless. I said nothing. I said nothing clever. I trust all 70s sci-fi deities. Yes, of course. Why not? All right, thanks. I'll show you how much sadness is gonna last forever. Actually, how do I get out of here? Okay. There, evidently. What about you? So yeah, the only real... If you're wondering, the only real sort of direction that I have in this game up to now is the gun wants me to murder things. Other than that, I'm just kind of wandering around hoping for the best. Needless to say, the NPCs are not particularly useful in that way. Hey? Especially when they do that! Alright, Opiate Dragon. I just bought the LS Dragon. What's up with that? What's up with that here? Well, at least I got the nerve back at the save point here, so we can just kind of go around for this again. Does defeating the dragons of narcotics do anything for me? I don't know. I don't really need to heal at all yet. In fact, Opiate Dragon hasn't really done too much of anything, right? Well, okay, there we go. I suppose that might be a little bit of a problem now. Your guitar playing is so bad that it forces them to leave? I don't know. You are, of course... Okay, well, just the name implies. It's a powder keg. You get healed pretty easily in this game. Right? Hit him with all the ouch. Oh, come on, really? Gun, I don't even know why. See, this is why I don't want to listen to you. Not only are you really not helping me out here, but you're also, like, evil. All of these things feel like something, certainly. I don't know. Look, as it is, at least the regular shots are doing something. Okay, regular attacks. I got, what is that, Lycan on there? We're doing good. Lamb got the drift. Lamb does not have the drift. Shut up. Don't praise the enemy. Look, these are drug-based terrible lizards. I don't talk highly of them. I don't know why they are the only ones that seem to be particularly aggressive to me, but I suppose it doesn't really matter now, does it? Considering that I'll die if I don't fight it, right? I suppose I can run away, but you know. Gun noise is stripped straight out of Final Fantasy VI. Maybe. And a whalebone, for whatever that matters. I don't know. Nobody's asked for a whalebone. There are characters who have asked for things, but I don't have any direction as to where I could find said things or anything like that. It's at least not clear as of just yet. Also, have I been to this place before? I might have, but I don't remember. And now we're in the sky, it looks like. I don't. So great. All right, get out of the way now. It's... Well, if I can find the bus again, I can get back to the beginning and we can start the entire thing. I mean, I suppose I could also just start it here, too, and we can go from this point, but also, I don't know. Do I want to do that? Is that really how we want to... life? Maybe. True, I think. Maybe. Potentially. It's weird. Why do you leave from the bottom, start at the bottom? What's up with that? Okay, come on. Give me something good here, because I've been wandering around for a while now and I feel like I have not yet discovered anything. I still don't even know what I'm doing in the game. Wait, I think I recognize this place. No, I don't. Shut up, flying sword? Hypodermic needle? I can't quite tell. What about you? Yes, okay, I definitely remember this guy. Oh, we'll figure out something eventually here, right? Surely I can't just wander around and find nothing for another hour again. And then we can eventually hit the goal of beating William. If I even will ever be able to find that character again. You know, you don't. Does not seem to be the case. Okay, well. We'll take you, though. Wow. World Tree Roots. What does that do? Stars SP. Oh, revives the dead. Okay, that makes sense. Well, if I ever need to revive the dead, I'll know what to do with that. Or if somebody asks for it. I don't know. There are people that have asked for objects. I don't know where to find these objects. It does seem to be perhaps somewhat random in so far as what does what here, right? Only I can find somebody that is looking for a teenage diary. Got one of them's... Hey, yeah, like you're looking for something, right? No, this is just... Not this again. See, I told you. This is why cartography. This is why the crow is here. Otherwise, I would be completely and totally lost and not know at all what I am even trying to do right now. I mean, the crow's just here mostly for moral support, right? I would be lost without it. I mean, I'm lost with it, but at least I got the morale. All right. I do appreciate the cartoon sound effect. I think I'm actually back at the beginning of the game again. Maybe? Hey, I got one of those right here. It may or may not have meat on the inside. Whichever one, really. All right. I don't know where I am right now, but I'm fairly certain this is close to the beginning of the game. If I was going to take any sort of a guess, it does feel like a... You know, the Rift is a large and expansive place full of a lot of sand. Mostly sand, really. But also, that does mean that... whatever, let's just get right over here. Maybe I can go and find a second hopping gun. That'd be funny. I mean, I don't know if it would be necessarily funny, but at least would amuse me to a certain extent. Hey, do you do anything? You look meaningful, but I'm not just going to take out my guitar and start playing for every and any object that I find on the ground. That's absurd. Yep, I remember this place. This is the place where the gun taught me how to shoot things. Which is like, you know, yeah. You're the first save point, too. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, maybe it's not the best that I did just, like, drop out of the sky. Mm-hmm. It's not the best that I just dropped out of the sky into one of the more beginning areas, but this does mean that we can start with the actual cartography, right? I like to think that that's just a plus by itself. Okay. This is where I began, right? Okay. So let me just go like, Grab a screenshot of this. Oh, that's going to be appearing a lot now, isn't it? And then, yeah. So, if we go like here, we can be like, all right. This is, what do I want to call it? Starting area. Beginning of strange rift. Well, let's just say that. Starting area. Make it smaller. Make it 12-point font. You know what's great? 12-point font. We all love that, right? Floor 1. I'll call it floor 1. Whatever, Chad. You can have the choice on, as so far as what the yeah. Man, maybe what I should do is, you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna go open up the other thing. Open that up in PaintNet. Actually, after all, it is pretty much the same thing. There we are. Now then. I think, did I just paste something onto the screen? No, I don't think so. All right. There's a little tiny version of it. And we are going to call it... where is the actual color for this? Oh, why does it do this sometimes? How do I change color? Yep. I can't remember how to do this now. What? Give me a color. Font. Do that. There you go. Okay. All right. And then, yeah, this might be a little bit slow going, but I think I should be able to get this pretty well. Like, look, we just got to get the basics down for, you know, stuff. And pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm just going to consider this mostly all just the same place until I get alternate places to go. You know, that sort of thing. And these 4 bubbles. Okay, so when there is a branching path, whatever that branching path may be, that is where we're going to be thrown on another thing, because I don't really think that keeping everything to the same floor makes any sense, right? At least that's the way I'm looking at it. I suppose maybe you could make an argument that each one of these screens is a separate world unto itself, but I don't. Even though the way the Rift works is that clearly it is a very silly place. Still, though, that does not excuse just doing things for the sake of doing things, right? Okay, well, if I want to do that. Don't want to kill things for no particular reason and make it meow annoyingly and all that sort of stuff. I mean, yeah, I can. But I just want to see... One of the things I'm going to have to test is to see if there's any sort of fights and if I'm going to want to do them as well. Because, of course... I don't know if fighting anything is even a good idea. It's really hard to say. I mean, yeah, you're given the ability to do that, but if you saw me play Fallout, you know that It's like just murdering every and anything is only something I do when I have quick save, quick load set up. All right, what else? What else? Where are we going? Got the spirals. Got more enemies, but they're probably not even very powerful enemies. I do still get experience and everything. Stream while I'm working. Why do I stream when I'm busy? Because I wanted to do it early in the day. I feel like this is a good time to be streaming. Well, okay, it's around noonish at this point in time, but still. And there's all those guys. And this is a sort of game that is very confusing and doesn't really give you a lot of direction as to what you're supposed to be doing. So it's like figuring out what I'm doing and what I might want to do. It may take some time. So what I'm trying to say is, don't worry. You'll have a lot to watch here. if you're looking for this stream. VOD watcher, skip ahead like 10 hours or something. I don't. I still don't. Not since the last time you asked me. Call me maybe. Hey, does actually doing this do much of anything for me? The answer does not appear to be anything. VOD watchers have already sped way ahead. Yeah, I assume so. Well, they can deal with it. And nothing. Godspeed, VOD watchers. Not that it's like... Oh yeah, I should also probably... Oh... This definitely seems like... Ew. A place that I want to have. Actually, let's put that... Yeah, let's just keep that one on the background. Put that there. Just give me my schedule so you know when I'm busy. So my entire streaming schedule should revolve around me. I mean, it's not like there's any reason why I couldn't do that. It's all arbitrary nonsense, right? All right, and then we'll just call it bus. All right. And then we got... I shot the bus driver. Okay, I don't think I can actually do this if I shoot the bus driver by accident, because normally the one that is shoot things is... Yes, thanks. Normally, the button that is shoot things is the one that's interact in other games. What does that say about us as video games playing people? Think about that. Consider the following. Shouldn't we have more options with which to interact with the world than merely just violence? I say yes, but I know many people would disagree. But the controversy means that I'm doing it right? Exactly, yes. You don't even need to answer that. Now I gotta get all the way back to the bus here again. If only my murderous rampage could be kept in check for even 5 seconds. What do you think, Throne? Yes, you are pathetically weak. But pathetically weak is what I want to see. If you're going to force me into a fight, at least make it easy, right? Hey, 20 XP is really nothing, right? Let me see real quick. How much do I need? No, well, I mean, it's like not a lot, but I also just real quick. Do I have anything? Nope, I got nothing. Am I level 9, did that say? Wow. I fought like 4 things in the entire game. I feel like I probably shouldn't be at that high of a level right now. But it is what it is, I suppose, right? Hey, gun in the background there. How you doing today? How you doing on this fine rainy day? Okay, it's actually quite rainy outside. But still, some people like the rain. Some people are only happy when it rains, like garbage. Consider that. Hey, does the bus sign have anything to say? No, I just wanted to see real quick if there was a... There's something to do with the little music note up there, but I don't think so. Actually, I think I might have gotten stuck again by doing that. You're not supposed to walk behind the bus. Good. I just wanted to see what the thing was. Ah! They don't plan for you to be able to do this. Try it again. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. See, Middens is going very well today here. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress with what I'm doing. Whatever it is, whatever that may or may not be. Look, if I just keep track of everything that everybody asks me and whatnot, I'll just make sure that I can get back there when, or I can just kill everything. I mean, that is a possibility too. These are the two paths that lay before me: fetch quests or murder. Truly, this is the encapsulation of all video games as they exist. What do you want? Do you want an object or do you want to kill? The first thing asked any newborn, and their response will choose the path of their life. But not mine, mostly because I am on the side of avarice. Those who want, not wrath. Those who kill. Was that gun kill them all? Good idea. Yes, but that, like, look, that's what the gun wants. The gun woke up as a newborn and decided for violence. It saw the world as it exists and said, I, as a killing implement, will fulfill my destiny. I decided to not do that. All right. Oh, Gun's the baby. Gotta love it. Wow, that's a reference. Ah, yes. 90s puppet, adult sitcom based around puppets references. All children are not born with a need for kill or avarice. Where is your lust for material gains? I ask you. Let's go to the outpost. Bus runs on love. All right, and it did whatever. This will be a. Wait, was there like a better sort of thing for identifying the outpost? I don't remember. Because this game works that way. Come on, may I have a killing object? No. You have to find your own. Not just... What do you think? I'm just out here giving killing objects? That reflects badly on me as a person. And a streamer. No, whatever. I just put another bird on screen. I suppose that's fine. As far as I know, Twitch has not become some sort of den of murder yet. Perhaps someday we will hit the welcome to the game levels. Man, remember that game? I do. Anyway, but not yet. My avarice is the reward I get for killing. Fair enough. Yet. I mean, I assume that, yeah, we're going to get there eventually, but it's going to be at least a little bit. We got a little while. Gladiatorial games are coming as a category on Twitch. Just not yet, okay? Haptic feedback. Catmoon. And then there's no branching points here yet. And I'm looking around for those. Yeah, and then that leaves here with you, whom I killed and then unkilled. As one does. I am gonna have to, like, yeah, figure out, like, who to kill and who not to kill at some point. If there is indeed even a... Yeah, because it's like, I fought Balden here before. It was a good time. It was a good experience, one could say, because I got experience for it. And also there's a place to save right here. And Balden just kind of comes back to life. Thereby fulfilling the bloodlust of my gun and also fulfilling my need to get experience. Self-actualization is what they call that. Hey, cut that out. I believe in the Maslow's hierarchy of needs that's what the top of the pyramid is, right? Murder? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Look, I'm no psychologist or psychiatrist, but, you know. That doesn't mean that I can't have opinions about things. In fact, if anything, it means that I should have more opinions about things. Some people may call that the Dunning-Kruger effect. I call that just being a good American. Oh, come on. Right. The clue to really make sure that I am going to be annoyed. Yeah, well, how about this? The pocket larva. And we'll do it again. Still not enough. You know, the clue is making this a bit difficult. I mean, I suppose I can do powder keg. See if that does anything more. There you go. And I got another disco ball. And yeah, you can just keep going. Just keep on trucking. Balden's doing fine. In their lane. Making progress. Waves. Waving around. Flopping around. Okay. This place actually does have a number of different, like, branches that it can go off to. I guess you could probably just consider this to be the outpost. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm already doing that. Oh yeah, I suppose I can probably just just do that. Not that it does make it a little bit more difficult to read. So let's just undo that and then redo that. I'm going to consider this place to be the outpost. Perfect. I love how good I am at resizing things. That's the important part. Now, where do we go from here? Hello, Mercy. Welcome to the jam. Yeah, right. Same thing. Are the dens still midden? They sure are. Okay, so. There are 12 places to go to around here. What? Yeah, that's like an actual... That's an area. And also appears to take up 2 places, which is weird how that works, but it is how it works. Okay, I don't know if that means that I want to... Which means I'm probably going to want to give a little bit more space to the... Yes, give it to me. Which means I'm probably going to want to give a little bit more space to this area because it seems like there's quite a bit. And then one of these has like... What about you? Nothing. Nothing at all. It was all completely pointless. Absolutely. Give me that curse's vermis. Okay, and then we got... Yeah, I'm gonna have to check in each one of these areas to see if there is an exit or entrance anywhere, right? Yeah, none of these, nothing. Nobody's talking. It appears that the city depicted here is fake. Yeah, and then we got the sword room. All right. Actually, we have been going for about an hour on old Mibbins. Right. Cyber City Deltarune? Exactly. You got it. So more cartography will continue tomorrow. But for right now, I suppose we'll probably go pivot over to... I don't know. What do you want? Fallout? Were y'all interested in a little bit more Fallout? Also, I'm going to go pee real quick, so give me a second. Yes? Okay, well, let's like actually do some of the DLC this time. So, give me a second. I still need to pee. Alright, let's get to this. Still torn on if I'm gonna actually, post these up on the channel. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. The plan, though, today is to do, I don't know, the pit. I feel like that was that's at least one of the DLCs that I kind of know what I'm going to do that isn't also going to be completely and totally based around combat. I think. I know that the Operation Anchorage one is. Then that one is here. This one. But I want to Point Lookout. I mean, we can do that one too. I also know how to get into that. If you're interested in a little bit of Point Lookout, we can do it, I suppose. I know relatively little about the DLCs because, you know, I feel like anything I've seen related to... Man, I got a lot of these. Any more? No. I don't really... I mean, you know, I did a pretty good job as far as... Oh, hey, blue pass card. Yeah, I put that in here because of the reference to the original things. Anyway, what was I saying here? Right. I feel like anything I've seen on Fallout is just the regular base game, not the DLCs. So, you know. I know very little about them too, or Fallout 3, really. That kind of surprises me because yeah, you talked a lot about playing the New Vegas in the past. I mean, you know, there's the Enclave in the game. I don't think they're in any one of the other Fallouts. So there's that, I suppose. But anyway, all right. Riverboat Landing was where Point Lookout seemed to start. So let's get right to it, right? Yeah. All right. I've only played New Vegas. That's it?
Are you going to Point Lookout? I need your help.
Yes.
My daughter stowed away on the Duchess Gambit a few weeks ago, and I've been worried sick ever since. I haven't heard anything from her, but if you're going there, could you look for her? Please, I'll do anything to help.
Okay. As always, I will be taking every quest that people give me.
Oh,
I'll do anything
you.
people tell me to do.
Her name is Nadine, and she left a couple of weeks ago. Said she wanted to see the world. Silly little thing that she is. That Tobar said he dropped her off at Point Lookout, but who knows what's happened to her since then. I don't know if you can convince my little Nadine to come back, but just give her this note from me, would you?
All right. What else you got?
She's about your age, and when she left, her hair was dyed bright orange. You shouldn't have any problem recognizing her. She told me she wanted to go find her fortune, but I thought it was too dangerous. I should have known better than to say that. The moment I told her she couldn't go, it was just a matter of time before she ran off.
Okay, well, what's the deal with Point Lookout?
Only that it's where Tobar gets those punga fruits he sells off. Must be making a
Punga?
good profit off of them, too. I hear rumors the place is full of swamps and killer plants, but I don't know about all that.
Oh boy, spore plants? That's a classic Fallout enemy. Well, at least classic as of Fallout 2. So, the previous game.
Please.
Yeah, let's do it. Let me get back down from my Mega Man jumping here. All right, Toblerone, where are you? Oh, right here.
Welcome, my friend. I am Tobar the Ferryman, and this fine vessel is the Duchess Gambit. We're just back from Point Lookout, but it won't be long before we set off again. Interested?
Absolutely.
You look like a man who's been around the wastes, so I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted. But keep your wits about you, because you'll find more than
$10.99
a
on
few
Steam.
exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're not man enough.
All right, just get on with it already. Oh yeah, also probably
Nadine.
should ask about
Sprightly
this.
little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't reminded me of myself at her age. Haven't seen her since we hit land at Point Lookout. But knowing her, I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble.
All right, well, yeah, let's do it then.
You should have seen her back in her heyday. Why, we traveled up
Yeah, hurry it up already. Just give me to the thing.
looking for fame and fortune? Hoping to cultivate the delicious punga fruit? Or just looking to run away from your life on these dreary shores?
Punga fruit. All right, so the riverboat ticket. Wow, these are pretty expensive. I mean, it doesn't matter because, you know, it's a pretty late game at this point in time, so. All right. Anything else?
Once you've got a ticket, Just head into the cabin and settle in on the cot. We'll be there in no time.
Okay, same basic thing. All right, let's go. Where's the cot? Give me... There we go. Travel, baby. I don't know how long this takes, but it's like, whatever. My dad's real son, the water purifier, can wait, I suppose, right? Actually, no, I think I'm currently in the... Right. There's also the broken steel thing, too. So technically, I finished the main quest. I totally forgot that I did that. Whatever. I've also done most of the other quests in the game. Still have not found that dog. As far as I'm concerned, there ain't no dog in this series. Except in the reference area, the Cafe of Broken Dreams in Fallout 2. And that was referencing the dog's appearance in Fallout 1. So what does that even say? All right. Point Lookout. We're here, baby. It's the same sort of pretty dreary, green-soaked area as every other place in the Fallouts. Also, what do I have for weapons here? I probably should have... Oh, yeah, I got Fox Super Sledge. And I'll just repair that right now, too. And, oh, yeah, and, like, Lincoln's Repeater and stuff like that. Okay, this should be fine. Right. I also am wearing... Right, the one you got from Oasis, which we'll see a little... Which you'll see when I actually do the other video for the side questy stuff. Okay. Right into it. Man, I want a funnel cake. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get that, though. I suppose first things first, just like straight up go towards every and any one of the undiscovered locations and just see what's up, right? Because these are all going to be like completely self-contained, everything like that, the DLCs and whatnot. So it's not like I could have gotten. Also, I think I got the Explorer perk or whatever. So yeah, that actually does work here as well. It looks like. Good to know. Good to know. This one's even just off the map. USS Ozymandias. What a name. Well, we'll get there later. As it is, start getting these things on the old fast travel 'em ups. This is... I'm already hitting enemies. But I mean, yeah, you know, this is Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is a lot more... Okay, so wherever I'm going, it's apparently not actually the Ferris wheel. Which isn't even operational anyway. Whatever. Look, if they wanted it to be operational, they didn't make the roller coaster in Prim work either, so I suppose I'm not really going to be too surprised about that. Grass is growing right out of the pier. But also the thing that's on the pier. And well, time to start bunny hopping everywhere. I suppose. This is obviously something that got cut out a lot when I was doing the... okay. I was doing the proper video, but it's just like, pretty much just... There is a lot of just kind of walking back and forth, all that sort of stuff. Well, I think I'm probably going to do pretty well in Point Lookout. Hey. Anybody hanging around here want to say hi? Want to do anything? Want to see my cool bunny hops? Doesn't actually look like it. Why was this put on the map then? Shootout place later? Mayhaps. At least that's the way I'm looking at it right now. No, not the poor mole rat. I've killed so many mole rats in this game, you wouldn't even believe it. Mostly because there was explicitly like an entire side quest about killing mole rats after all, alright? Wait. Oh. No, it's just dogs. Don't worry. It's funny. Fallout 2 actually had an explanation for why there's no cats in the wasteland. Basically, they were so easy to catch that they had all been eaten by the time that the game started. Dogs, on the other hand, apparently weren't quite the same, which is why there's so many of them in the universe. Which I don't even know why they bothered making an explanation for that, but Fallout 2 is an incredibly silly game, so, like, what can I even say? I don't think any one of the, like, I've played, what, 4 of these games at this point in time. I do not think that anyone has even come close to hitting the same level of pure silliness that Fallout 2 did. Man, they said cats were easy to catch. Yeah, that was the explanation. It's like there was a character in the diner in the den that is just like, oh yeah, I used to have a cat, but you know, they were so easy to, you know, catch and cook that they had all been eaten by you know, the time that it had happened. It's a dumb explanation because cats can kill like a level 1 D&D character pretty trivially. Yeah, I know they aren't, but well, that's what they. Hey, take it up with Interplay, I suppose. It's like look, the only things that can survive are dogs, rats, many rats, just so many rats, an unbelievably huge amount of rats, and I don't know, like well, a lot of people too. Couldn't do cannibalism until Fallout 3 though. I feel like that is a hi. Okay. This is a character. He's like actually doing a good amount of damage. Okay. Maybe this isn't going to be as easy as. Do I even have the? Small guns is probably topped out at this point in time, right? Yeah, it is. Oh wait, yeah. Also, I need to heal. Cats would dominate this wasteland. There's a lot of animals that would dominate this wasteland. And yet, here we are. Wow, this just so much damage. Fine. Maybe I will just go take out the Lincoln's repeater would probably be a good one, but we'll take out the combat shotgun here. Almost died. Whatever. Have you seen the other Fallout games? Have you seen me play this Fallout game? I might have full power armor and like a combat shotgun with 1 hundo in the stuff. But somehow... Oh, hey, wait a second. Okay, just real quick. Like, what is... All right. Like, I did 1 hundo with small guns, but it's just like... I remember that one specific clip that I pulled out for the video for Fallout 3 of me just getting absolutely destroyed by having a car explode. Oh. Well, then where am I supposed to go? There's a location over here, though. Dove Delta. Or Dove Delta? Whatever it's called. No, Dove Delta. Yeah. Oh, there. Okay. A loose pile of dirt? Oh, boy. Dominating Wasteland. You ever look up Death Claws on... No, I have not. I mean, look, Death Claws, you've seen, like, Gruthar and everything in Fallout 2. It's not like I don't think they're unreasonable as far as a subject of pornography goes. Weird way to put that, but, well... Like, look, I'm sure there's probably a good amount of stuff on Gruthar and everything. Like Swamp Lurk. Obviously, these guys are mostly the ones used for the thing. Why is this a topic? I don't know. Why not? It's like, I'm sure there's probably a bunch of stuff on, like, Gruthar and, like, Zarn, especially. But I'm not gonna go look that up. Especially Gruthar, though. I can imagine that people have made a lot of pornography with that guy. a very a charismatic Deathclaw. Let's be real. With what guy? What do you mean with what guy? Gruthar, the leader of the Deathclaws in Vault 13 and Fallout 2. Did you not watch the Fallout 2 playthrough? Zarn is the one you rescue from. Is the warrior Deathclaw that you or Gorthus. Yeah, I shouldn't forget about Gorthus. I never take companions, but of course it's like they're there. There are combat. There are companions. That's the word I'm trying to think of. That you can take into. There is a companion Deathclaw. In the same way that I'm sure like Marcus probably gets a good amount of stuff too. Oh hey, a fat man. I mean a fat man. Didn't you see back in my back in the home that I had in Megaton? I had the experimental MIRV. Experimental MIRV. Yeah. That's what they're called. It's like if you want to see me explode myself into a billion pieces, why do it with one mini nuke when I can do it with 5 mini nukes at once? Creeper? I didn't know I was in this game. Or alternate bit. Oh man, that still plays, right? Man, I need to. These are some character designs, by the way. Man, why is everything so powerful in here? Yeesh. Taking out my vampire sword that I got from the vampires. Well, that I stole from the vampires. But I mean, stealing it from the vampires means that I got it from the vampires, right? Oh my god, these are some characters, aren't they? Well, lever action rifle, which for some reason is 1,000,000 damage. I don't know why. Take that though. And jet. Everyone's favorite feces-derived drug. Didn't know that if you didn't play Fallout 2. Oh, nice. I see this is where they got the stuff for, like, the gathering in New Vegas from. Wait a second, these are just dolls. Hey, what's going on here? Somebody's doing something stupid. Somebody's doing something wacky around here. I don't like it. Oh. I'll ban him in a second. I'm currently fighting creepers. Oh man. Oh no, this is Scrapper. Eh. And there you go. If only we had someone who could ban. Ah, damn it. As always, whenever you... Oh, my God. Well, Fallout also crashed because I alt-tabbed out of it. 2009 games, baby. Actually, 2008, right? Ugh. Should just kept them around. Right. I mean, they heard me talking about Deathclaw pornography and they came running. It's like, I too enjoy Gorthus. Gothus? What's the guy's name? I don't even remember. Doing all the one. See, this is why I totally forgot to go save. Otherwise, it would have been totally fine. They didn't even give me an autosave? Good. Target demographic. Robots. The AI, I can't wait for the AI revolution. My viewership is never going to be higher.
Welcome, my friend.
I know, you see the new Deadpool movie? I made a new Deadpool movie. I mean, I read like some of the comics from the 2000s. That's about as close as you're going to get from me, I suppose.
hoping to cultivate the delicious punga fruit?
Apparently.
Or just looking to run away from your life on these dreary shores?
Here, have a fat man. I don't even want it. All right. Get back to sleeping on the cot for the next 10 minutes, and so we can do this again. Hey. Completely disconnected. I did terrible. I did a terrible job making this. Completely disconnected. I haven't watched a movie in over 10 years. Probably closer to like 15 years at this point. I haven't watched a movie made within the last 15 years. I guess I've seen like a movie since then. I think something broke. And in a Bethesda game. Wait, how are you just traveling to Point Lookout? Because I alt-tab to go ban a bot, and then the game crashed. Which is why you don't alt-tab in these games, you understand. It's like that's the fatal mistake was thinking that this game would function. It won't. You fool. You absolute fool. To think that you could tear your attention away from Fallout 3 for even 5 seconds. You just save and then all. Yeah, well, I forgot. There, is that what you wanted to hear? Do you want to hear the admission of my ignorance of how this game works? Well, you got it. Put that one in your pocket and smoke it and shove it up your ass. Sounds like a skill issue. Truly. Yeah. Oh. I missed that the first time, so here's something at least. Now, time to take out my cool vampire sword again. And maybe...
Welcome to...
What?
Voice ID.
No.
Access denied.
Pre-war stuff. What is like nobody else does this sort of vocal activated nonsense. What if I shove it up my ass and smoke it? Well, that's just blowing smoke up your ass. Anyway. Man, I really don't have as many bobby pins as I want, do I? There we are. Oh, a shovel. Ooh, a shovel. Anyway, as for everything else, it's just like I don't even feel like cramming all this junk into my pockets right now. There we are. I guess give me the pistols. Ooh, another shovel. And a shot. A double barrel shotgun? Eh, sure. Get out of here, you. My vampire sword makes a quick work of anything. Yeah, what's up with that? That doesn't appear anyway. Does not seem to be anything of interest. Although it just marked that off on my notes, so I suppose maybe that was actually something of interest that I should have been paying attention to. Oh, well. I highly doubt it. Look, they can put anything. Where's loan officer's desk? Oh, nice. I was also looking at the fission battery, but you know, I'll take that too. Whatever. How do you smoke through the anus? Are you a turtle? You can, like, look. You. Do I have to explain basic biology? I don't know. Suspected communists that are. Interesting. Interesting if true. Or not. Anyway. Oh yeah, more dogs. As long as I'm not fighting dudes. I'll fight dogs, but not dudes. Also, I do dudes. Yeah, there we go. My vampire sword is working pretty good here. I'm sure you can smoke it if you try hard enough. Now, I've never smoked anything in my life, but I assume that it's basically the same as puckering your anus. But your mouth. Right? That's how you smoke stuff, right? You just pucker your anus really hard. And then bam, baby. Well, what is this? And then bam, baby, you're smoking. And then bam, baby, you're recreating the maybe my favorite song off of the self-titled Boston album. Runs at 4 minutes and 20 seconds, by the way. That was a self-titled album, right? I want to make sure about that. Taking a look, making sure. Boston self-titled. Yes, that's the one. It's got the. So there you go. Well, like I said, there was also the phrase. There's the phrase, you know, like blowing smoke up your ass. Why can't you suck smoke up your ass? I think that just makes sense. Ow. Man, there's like Reaver guys here? Why? These guys are so powerful. These guys are so powerful in the regular game. Even outside of the one thing. Yeah, you hate these things. Yeah, it's like even outside of DLC, these guys are extremely powerful characters. It's a good thing that I have a million stimulation packages right now. It's not a phrase. People literally used to do that. I know it. See? I told you. I knew that phrase had to come from somewhere. And you're all like, nah, it's probably nothing. Ah, die already. Why do you have so much health? See, and you doubted me on this one. What does that say about you? I mean, you're stupid. So, I mean, that's the whole thing, though, right? Your rectum does actually do a pretty good job of, like, absorbing anything, you know, being part of the digestive system and everything like that. So I suppose it does make sense in that way that it's like you would be able to put any sort of drug of any variety in your butt and it would work. I wonder why that fell out of favor. People still butt chugging all the time right now, I assume. That's what the news told me. Who am I to argue? So why aren't they butt smoking? Ask yourself that on a daily basis and see if anybody gives you any answers. If they don't, they're probably just afraid of the truth. And as such, it is okay to ignore them. Hey, what do we got? Nothing. Nothing. Anything at all. 5mm round. I'll take the shotgun shells. And the first aid kits. Anything with those, I think, are probably going to be... Come on, really. Anything with those, I think, are probably going to actually be worth taking. Come on. I know it's hard, but it's like I only got so many bobby pins here. Yeah, there you go. 7 stimulation packages. They knew what they were doing. Oh, new plague. What do you got? Profuse sweating. Okay. Unexplained contusion, swelling. Massive external hindering, and new ideals such as socialism. Okay. So actually a pretty standard sort of like that happens with most illnesses. I mean, this was like 200 years ago. Certainly, it's not going to still be around. Cruising down Main Street, relaxing, feeling cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. It's just called the New Plague. I mean, fair enough. You got to call it something, right? Was a medical treatment 1805? Those plague doctors. Plague doctors were... That was like the 1500s, wasn't it? I'm actually going to look that up right now. Yeah, 16th, 17th century. It's just like 1800s was... That's a way past their time, even. It's like that would be done with like a guy with a handlebar mustache and a big powdered wig. You're looking at that time. I'm like totally forgetting what I'm doing right now. Okay, we got it. There's a plague. I thought they were around until the 1900s. I mean, I'm fairly certain that... Man, medical science, it's like that's one of the biggest things. Like if you were to ever find yourself a victim of time travel, which as we all know, these are one of the first things you definitely want to remember is that medical science has come a long way even in just the last century. And as such, you would have merely knowing about germ theory alone would put you decades ahead of anybody of like every single doctor at that time. Also, remember how to make a bicycle. Bicycles took way too long for people to kind of like discover as a mode of transportation. I mean, it's funny. It's like that would revolutionize, like absolutely revolutionize the entirety of pre-1900 society. But for some reason, they just weren't, like, people didn't figure out how to put the two wheels and a chain together in the way that, that we have in the modern times. I mean, look at stuff like penny farthings and stuff like that. It's just nonsense. And of course, they were also, I do have a shovel. Wow, what a good animation. So these are Doc Firebird's incredible tips on surviving time travel. Bicycles are precision intensive. Yeah, but at the same time, it's still mechanically more simple than like an automobile, and yet they came out roughly around the same time. People understood like kind of how it worked. Got invented like 10 times and just got killed by some... Ah! He just got killed by someone in a horse. Yeah. I'm just saying that it's a mechanically simple, even if it may be very precise in how it needs to work. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, it's similar, like in a post-apocalyptic sort of scenario, a bicycle would be pretty much the most ideal transportation to have. Sure, we all love the Highwayman from Fallout 2. I did get it, by the way. But it's like everybody would be riding around on bicycles. I'm just saying. Very little upkeep. All right. I did it, everyone. What was that? What was that? It's a stun? Yeah, I worked so hard digging that up. I guess I collapsed. Or something. I don't know. If you're expecting me to give you wow, the double barrel shotgun actually does like damage. You're expecting me to give you an explanation on what happened there. I don't know. It does take quite a bit of time to reload and everything. Why are you so powerful? Be less powerful. Nah, combat shotgun's still better. Well, I do need to get it repaired. I don't think that's the real thing, right? I think you're overrating them. I'm gladly. Horses are animals that you have to take care of. The bicycles are just bicycles. I think you're overestimating the usefulness of a horse. Also, come on, like horses are big, smelly, muscle beasts. I don't like them that much. I don't think small horses exist. And what are they gonna do for you? You're not gonna get a good walk, canter, trot, or whatever with your ponies. Even a donkey. Well, the donkeys are those are the classic beast of burden. I mean, it's of course they're going to be like we can talk about donkeys all day, but I still think that a bicycle is a better choice. Why is there like nothing in any of these? I hate horses. They're coarse and they get everywhere. Yes. Ooh. Honestly, less impressive than I was hoping for. They're coarse. Horses are courses. It's a horse, of course. Oh, there's just a shovel right here. How about that? I mean, why? I don't know. Anyway, these guys were not nearly as bad when it comes to trying to fight them in melee, so maybe I'll just do that again. Take out my vampire sword. The sword that I got from a vampire. See, that's the thing. It's just like vampires, they got good swords. You might not think so, but they do. Horse is better than donkey, is better than a car, is better than a motorcycle, is better than a bicycle. Your ratings, these are some real, like, YouTuber tier list ratings going on here. I do not see how anyone could believe this. Ah! I can't swing a sword while in water. It's impossible. Now, by the way, second guy, they were asking if you were going to be doing the Urge series with me. I don't know. I was going to, since that is a big old survival game, I was just going to do that in the same way that I'm doing like Fallout here. But, I mean, I'm going to just force this one open. E. And other than that, not much of anything. A lot of yeast. Sort of was hoping that I could get some flour so I can make Coca-Cola pie, which sounds vile, but, you know, it is what it is, right? Gold Coastal Monument. Well, I guess that's something. I mean, is it what? I don't know. Well, second guy, would you like to write your own script for doing Urge? I'll stay hydrated for that one either way. Oh, it doesn't matter. You can pee infinitely. Like, there's a dedicated pee command. You just press, like, F or something. I don't remember. You also just pee automatically if you look down at a toilet. And you never stop. I mean, you can, like, have too much urine in you, but you can also just, like, pee however much you want. Not advisable, of course. But possible. Pissable. Anyway, nah, what we gotta do is we still gotta go do, you can pee infinitely. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about Urge again because I'm done. I've got like I've got this sort of desire, want, if you will, to play that game again. I don't know. I think it's the Fallouts. Giving me this sort of inclination for wanting to play that game. Punga fruit. Death Stranding is much more realistic. You know, I peed exactly once in that game. There was one point in time where Norman Reedus would just not stop complaining. And so I just peed so hard that he created like a man-sized mushroom hologram on the ground. And that was the one time I peed in the game. It's like, I feel like that was a very underused mechanic. Also, you know, I wasn't playing online, so there's that too. Take that how you will. Or don't. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. But yeah, it's like I don't know if an urge you that Norman Reedus starts complaining if you haven't peed in a while. You exploded Norman Reedus' bladder. He'll be fine. You can just go make another one with the chiral network. I think that's how that works. I played that game. He'll just go and he'll give the chiral crystals there to the network, and he'll be like, 1 bladder, please. And it'll be like, beep, boop, beep, sending over the baby network. Your baby is now processing your new bladder. Please stay patient for 3 more minutes until it materializes. What does playing online do to change the pressure on? I think it's that you can see where other people have pissed. It's not so much because, like I said, it creates a holographic mushroom wherever you pee. So basically, if you wanted to have the immersion of seeing where other people pissed in the world, you would be able to see mushrooms like that. This is this is what makes Kojima truly the visionary, the greatest visionary director of our time. Yet another reason. It's a good game. I had a lot of fun with it. Among millions. It's a good game. I'd recommend it. I think you should give... Well, okay, I don't know if you should give it a try, but you should at least go like watch some of the cutscenes. They're pretty wild. At the very least, do a little bit of a dive into the lore. Just a tad of a dive into the lore, if nothing else. Yeah, I saw those mushrooms everywhere. I thought it was just cosmetic. Nope, you were walking in people's piss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this. You were looking at piss. Oh, come on. Like maybe a little bit scared. Because you know, I've gotten pretty far out here. I should just watch the cutscene video. The game it's a good game. I had a lot of fun with it. But, you know, I don't even know if I would say watch the cutscene video. Just, like, watch the watch highlights or something. For kids. The highlights for kids of Death Stranding. Try and see if you can piece together the nonsense that they're asking you. Well, here, I'll tell you what the nonsense of Death Stranding is. It's, Kojima read the Wikipedia page on extinction events and said, I'm going to make a video game. And then he did. And you know what? God bless him for that. Aw, shit. What the dying words of that guy. How do you find the locals? I find them corpses on the ground. Granted, after quite a lengthy battle. Also, oh man, these are some character designs. Like, jeez. I won't say no, I suppose. You know, I'll just force the luck. If I lose, yeah, if I lost out on that, who cares? Why play video games when you can just watch Dr. Inferno Firebird? Play them on his channel, the Doc Firebird channel. He takes all the most choice cuts of the game and throws them right in your face and talks about piss for 30 minutes. This is an adult man. This is an adult man whose peers have had children. Keep this in mind when you're watching the Dr. Inferno Firebird entertainment channel. Why am I talking like that now? Whatever, anyway. is like a sacred bog. Yeah, sure. I'm into sacred swamp areas, I guess. I mean, why wouldn't I be? I guess. Question mark. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be. Yeah, it's right over here. And they really do have a lot of these wild punga fruits. They're anti-radioactive, so I guess it's something useful with that just alone, right? Mayhaps. There it is. All right, well, if I need to go over to a sacred bog, I know where one is located. If somebody says, like, hey, you know, we got to go worship some sort of swamp monsters, well, I got just the place to show them. Moonshine. Charisma +2, strength +2. Because as we all know, nothing more charismatic than somebody who is blasted out of their mind. Stupid. You didn't even do a very good job showing that these are supposed to be the edges of the map. Whatever. It's fine. Now time to start drinking water. I nearly died to get clean water back in my home. And it was all me and not my real fucko dad. And I want everyone to remember that. He died. I'm still here. And I'm here to tell you how much better that makes me of a person than that asshole. Sacred bog water useful for baptisms? Oh, God, no. If a child was immersed in that, they would die. Ah! Oh, it's the Reavers again. It's more optimistically euphemistic, like calling sinking of the Titanic a seafloor habitat donation. I don't even know. It wasn't even a particularly good habitat donation, really. If a person can be charismatic if intoxication makes them friendly or talkative. Yeah, and it is certainly, when I think moonshine, you know, like 80% alcohol, 80% grain alcohol, I think tipsy. Oh, my weapon. Oh, my weapon. Yeah, it's gone. It's all in the dosage. Well, thanks, Paracelsus. I never thought of that. Where's my vampire sword? Is it It's Paracelsus, right? Second guy, you get the reference. Don't know if I've ever had to say that. If you have a glass, if you have a glass of grain alcohol, they hit the thing again. If you have a glass of grain alcohol, you're gonna be feeling it. Trust me. That's like you either have to have a lot of resistance or be a real big boy. Paracelsus, like in the Darkest Dungeon, that was the reference they made. Yep. There. Now you're more educated. A glass of that's also true. It's just like a glass of moonshine, you would die. Like you do not drink a glass of grain alcohol. I've had like a sip of grain alcohol before, and I was like hacking and coughing. It's the most vile thing. And I don't really like alcohol that much, so maybe that's just me. I've got a very utilitarian view when it comes to drinking. It's true. Maybe a small glass. Yeah, like if you have like on the. You don't drink moonshine like that. It's just acid. Yeah. Well, I mean that's a strong alcohol, pretty much. Blah. I'm drowning. I'm drowning in the sacred bog water. Oh, great! It's another one of the Reavers. It's just what I needed. Well, there's a jet crash site. If I care about that, I suppose. Do I? Maybe. Potentially. I guess I shouldn't say no just yet. Ow! I don't like the radioactive gore that's getting thrown in my face here, though. I'm less interested in that. Hey. Oh, my arm. No, they hit my dang arm. Reavers, as far as I could tell, never appeared in New Vegas. But it could also just be that I never got to that point yet. Well, that I haven't got to that point yet. Not that I never did. That sounds like I'm not going to be playing that game more. Oh, no. We're doing the full series. Don't forget about that. Wow, the light helps so much. Never mind, then. Ugh. I may have encountered them through. Oh well, I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure like mods would be. It would be very easy to mod that in. They're all working off the same engine, right? Man, why is everything so radioactive here too? But just throwing away all their junk here. I'm still trying to kind of like map out the area. It still remains a cartography stream in spite of everything. How about that? Something to think about. I'm back. Hey! Hello. Hi. Welcome back to... Well, honestly, probably going to be ending stream soon because look in 2 hours, right? Look, I think for we're doing daily streams. You already have a full map. Yeah, but the place... Yeah, but I can't fast travel to the places. And I got a fast travel... That's not even a person. That's just a bunch of dolls. Ugh. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if I'm going to be trying to stream like daily, I think 2 hours is a good amount, right? I'd like to think so. Okay, yes, you can press tilde if I want to go cheat. I don't! Oh, just enter cock location. Didn't work. There's a bunch of dolls, doesn't have a pulse, doesn't mean you shouldn't kill it. It's true. I never really considered that. Does something have to be alive to die? You'd think so. Cock not found. Huh? Motto of the channel. That's the way, and that's the way we like it around here. That's the way, we like it. I want to go listen to that song right now, actually. COC, Center of Cock. The Indian, yeah, it's, yeah, you know how you got like the Who? Well, this is the... You should alt-tab and listen to it. Yes, let's make sure that this cannot go on YouTube in any way. I'll do it. I'll do it for the content, baby. Content. Come on. Well, I'm going to force it. Damn it. Well, you know what? I don't care. It's fine. Didn't need to anyway. I don't need whatever was in there. The content. Yeah, it's important. As a content creator, an influencer, if you will. More like an influencer. That could be something. Not really. I need to have a steady stream of content, which is why I don't do that. I need to shake the allegations of being an influencer. I don't even want to say that. No. You know what? Unhear that, everybody. Play Path of Exile. You know how to make me play things. Right now we're doing Fallout. Fallout. Which is what I like to call it. Whee. Yeah, it's like somehow I don't think that this is going to go up on the main channel. The influencer. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to put that. Spread a mind plague to make people watch your stream. Do you think that would work? I mean, not that I would do that. Fall out of what? Well, it's the radiation that fell out of the bombs, of course. That's what the reference is. Intestinal gymnastics. I mean, well, that happens like pretty much every other day to me. Mostly due to my steady diet of many vegetables. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's like the radiation fell out of the bombs. I thought that was obvious. That's exactly what Interplay was thinking when they first created the series. They're like, well, we can't make Wasteland because EA still has the rights to that. Stupid EA stealing... like, we wanted to make another one. I just hear the Wasteland... The newer Wasteland games are pretty good, though, right? Something like that. I don't know. Maybe. They look decent. Well, they look like the original Fallout games, which is why I'm just like... which is why I have, you know, more... Would you survive an apocalypse? Oh, no, of course not. I would be dead within 5 seconds. I would start drinking the water or something, and bam, ghoul. Wasteland, why not use it? And I would have gone with the T.S. Eliot reference, to be honest. I feel like that's that just feels like the better one. Come on now. Also, was that T.S. Eliot? I'm pretty sure it was, but I know I've gotten that wrong before. Yes, okay, good. I'm glad. Yes, okay, thank you, second guy. I'm pretty sure you're the one who called me out for saying the wrong author before as well. He's actually some kind of Ubermensch. Well, we'll see if we get that eventually. Well, all I need is one apocalypse to be able to prove myself. Easy. What if the apocalypse made everyone bald and fat? Then you'd fit right in. You're just like describing me as Chris Haversom in New Vegas, is what you're saying. Is that really how you see me as a person? I mean, radiation does cause hair loss. That's well known. The fatness, I don't know about that. Haversom isn't that fat. He's kind of a chunky guy. He's got a little bit of heft to him. I just like, look, no, he's not like huge, but I don't like nobody's huge in the Fallout games. He's as chunky as exactly. See, somebody else agreeing with me here. Anyway, so I guess that's like my that's my Fallout Sona, Chris. Basically. Well, yeah, but that's Fallout 4. That's completely different. Well, it's not it's actually still pretty much the same engine, but you know, it's they tweaked it a bunch. Should I go for a very thick Fancy Dan? Yeah, it would be Fancy Dan. It wouldn't be Fancy Danny. Danny is New Vegas. Is two in New Vegas. Fancy Dan is 1, 3, and 4. Yes, you should. Maybe I will. Hey, I will. Big boy looks for sun. So that he can eat him, like in the one mod for Fallout 3 here. Oh boy, a Confederate hat gives you +1 perception. And I'll take it in the stealth boy, of course. The thickest Fancy Dan is right choice. I feel like that loses a bit of fanciness, though, right? Most people do not think of very thick people as being fancy. I can attest to that. I don't agree with it, but I can attest to it. What kind of apocalypse? I none. I just cannot imagine myself surviving an apocalypse. I just feel like I would die really. I would be like the guy who, you know, is like, oh, you know, it's. I in a movie, I feel like I would be the guy that walks up to the monster and gets killed immediately, so you can see what its powers are. I feel like I'd be that guy. That is my role in a movie, right? So it's just like I would be the first person to open up. It's probably fine out there, guys. We just need to open up the door and walk outside, and then I'm just immediately killed. And they're like, "Oh shit, it's still super radioactive or whatever." That would be me. Like, no, this room, this house looks totally clear. We can go scavenge it for stuff. And then I'm immediately killed by the shotgun trap set up by Jigsaw, I guess. That's me. That's who I am in an apocalyptic scenario. Calvert Mansion. Plague that kills all perky and social people, but saves us shut-ins. Well, so a plague. Still more use. So yeah, I feel like I would at least not just be like an extra who dies immediately. It would definitely be doing something stupid for the sake of world building. You know what? You know, thick women can be pretty fancy. Yeah, but it's just like, you know, what am I supposed to be like, Howard Taft or something? Is that what you're picturing Fancy Dan in Fallout 4 as? May in Overwatch. Well, yes, we all love May in Overwatch. I think that is canonically, but that's Overwatch. Overwatch's entire thing is to revitalize the 3D porn industry, along with, of course, BioShock Infinite. The amount of people who learned how to use Blender purely because of those two games, I think, are manifold. Surely. Yeah, be a little bit cautious here. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that's an unfair comparison. I'm the opposite, not fancy and not thick. Clearly, what you got to do, get a monocle, a top hat, one of those just like gigantic ball gown dresses, powdered wig, what are the cigarette holders, you know, like Cruella de Vil. Ooh, also big fur coat, of course. That's fancy, right? Always be carrying around whiskey and a cigar. Put the cigar in the whiskey, or not whiskey, or wine, I suppose. Would you be a thick woman if you got the option? Eh, probably not. Let's say, like, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I wouldn't, like, actively want that. Viking women, though? I mean, well, you know, of course, like a Brynhild in the ring cycle is supposed to be a very large, very strong woman. It's just more often than not she was portrayed as a larger woman in a lot of the operas, purely because, you know, that's the only people who are going to be able to hit those notes, right? Damn, he really thought about it. Why wouldn't I think about it? I mean, I'm just saying, it's like, I don't really know. I cannot imagine. Yeah, it's like thick specifically. I don't know. It just seems like difficult upkeep. Did someone say large women? No. No, nobody said anything like that.